wait a minute. Are you making
Um,
and baking? Do I need to break up my Legends of Nigeria I got back
yeah, you're good.
here? I got, well, you know, I'm in Washington State because we all the way legal. So I got,
All right.
so see, now that's going to get to some questions down the road. So you're going to get me all off here. So, but let me ask you this. You wait, you go some years in between your albums, and that's why we're going to keep pressing because, you know, you got the last song you came out with that we know of is the Don't Ruin My World that dropped in June. But
Yes.
now we are in October. Now, do you feel that you have, do you feel pressurized in any way to keep up with the new industry standard, which seems to be you must drop a new single every 6 weeks?
No, I mean music. You know, I think that was just a phase of time that it took a long time for really put out music. But I think there's a time and place for everything. Sometimes maybe they weren't ready for this message. But now going through what we've gone through, the world is, you know, it's an urgent. Right now it's an urgent time to get out this, to keep this message going, you know. So I think the time is now, you know, and we were just growing within that time. But now is the time to be fluent because, you know, like we said, we're living in the last hours, the last moments of time, all heap of things upon the earth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the last moment could be 1,000,000 years, but the last moment means that we see what's happening. The book of Revelation is revealed, you know, so the message is needed more than ever. And we can't stop put out this message because it's, like I said, save Mother Nature, save the earth, everything is emergency, it's urgent right now, you know.
Now that's going to lead into what I want to ask you your thoughts are on Jamaica Broadcasting Commission outlawing the lyrics that promote violence and drug use.
Well, yes, we have to get rid of anything which is not not beneficial to mankind. You know, if you're not planting a seed that give us a good fruit, we don't want no fruit, we don't want no bad fruit. You know, we don't want to eat fruits that have poison in it. Like you go outside, you see many trees. You have berry trees, but not every berry tree was meant to eat. Mm-hmm. Some of the berries are poison, and only birds eat those berries. And then you have the blueberry, which is for man. So some definitely have to purge out because we did not see it beneficial to anything, you know. So give thanks for that, you know. We like to even uplift these artists and make them know there's more things to speak about than just that because the music is not passing the front door with that type of music, you know.
Do you think that it will impact creative expression? Especially, do you think that streaming and online digital will basically make these restrictions like moot, right?
Well, I think mankind will still do what they want to do, you know, because like I say, you have streaming. So if the radio lock it off, them go up on streaming. But the thing, you know, at least we are doing something, you know, to be aware, to make people aware that this is not what we need. We don't need that in the world, you know. We need other things.
Julian, I want to talk about your Juju Royal brand. And I know you are a passionate advocate for easy access to medicinal cannabis. Now, if y'all don't know, Juju got those infused gummies. He got tinctures. He got the infused extra virgin olive oil and all of that. And I know that you believe in the healing power of the herbs. Is that what led you to starting Juju Royal?
Well, you know, as we say, you know, Rasta man and Rasta has been at the forefront of the advocacy of the herb, the plant. From before we have knowledge, from the 50s, Rasta man has been speaking of herb, you know, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000. Here we are, 2022 coming up, and we're just getting conscious about it. Over the last 10 years, the world is opening up, you know. So it is only natural that we are part of that history and the whole movement of the herb, because Rastaman has been the spokesman for the herb from creation, you know. So to be a part of it is natural, you know. Not that we could have said we want to make money off of herb from the 50s. But that is not, our thing is more of a spiritual thing, So we never really, our mind was not to make business out of herb. But because that's what the world do and that's how them set it, well, we have to be part of it. But we're not going to be the one to say, yes, we want to sell herb and make monies and make millions of, no. But since we see that's what mankind is doing and that's what everyone, so we have to be part of it because, we can't go through that, we call it, brutalization and all of that, all of that, we call it now, persecution for all of them years to not be a part of. No.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we have to, just because of that,
So do you have a kitchen garden? Are you growing herbs, healing herbs?
Well, down we have some not right here, but when we go down to Jamaica, we go up on our farmlands, family farmlands, we definitely can pick some natural organics.
Natural. Now let me ask you this. Besides, what other healing herbs do you grow or or are you? Tell me that.
Well, I have a whole heap of healing herbs, we have leaf of life, we have Cersei, whole heap of different herbs, man. We have noni, and what the next herbs that we have again? Busy. We have a herbs called busy,
And
which is good.
Tell me about it. I've never heard of this herb.
Well, the busy now, what we used to hear about, and he's a Rasta man, and a great Rasta man named Harry T. He's a great percussionist. He used to play percussion with I. Also, he used to play with Bonnie Whaler. He used to play with Jimmy Cliff. He used to play with Bob Marley. So him is one of the teachers. Them also who used to teach us about that plant. And basically, any little poison, if you get poisoned by something, you drink busy. Mm. And it's something that works against poisons. I don't know exactly what type of poison. I don't think if you get a snake bite, you can drink busy, but the busy, like certain foods and certain things which kind of get you, you drink the busy and and the busy and it just neutralize out everything.
Probably has some antibacterial properties, is what I'm thinking,
it
right?
Definitely has something. It's something that we need, sometimes the old traditional thing is that we know what it is, but we never tested it out. But we know, say, your grandparents said this is good for you, and this is, so we take it, but we never really yet do our research, for really say, okay, it has, what properties does it have in what is it that, yeah, what can we extract from this that does this or whatever. Yeah, imagine that we are creatures of creation and we do not know this, and even the animal knows it. If you have a little puppy and you just make him go outside in the grass, he might go find some healing grass. So how does he know that grass? Who taught him about that grass? And we are, they say, and God made us to be on top of every animal and the highest of the intelligence of every animal. It look like we've lost that intelligence. Even the dog is smarter than the man sometimes, So, it's like we've lost that natural connection with Mother Nature to know what we need. We're supposed to know that by just breathing and looking, and we're supposed to know it because,
Do you cook?
Well, I'm not the best at the cooking, but I surely like to eat of the good food.
Okay. Well, then listen, when you come to Seattle, holler at me. Me and my husband will have you here. I'm going to cook you that fabulous vegan meal. I promise you. I promise you that I have you'll be wanting to take that to go bag.
All right.